Hello everyone, this is Pranesh from SNS Institutions, and in this video we will see about Git and GitHub. Imagine you are working on a college project with 4 team members. You create a project folder and start writing code. After a few days, your friend changes files, another adds a feature, and someone else fixes an error. Soon, you have files named Project Final 2, Project Latest, and Project Latest Updated. Now imagine finding the correct version after 100 versions of changes. This is where Git becomes useful. Git is a version control system that helps developers track changes in their projects. Instead of creating many copies of the same project, Git keeps a history of the changes made to your code. Whenever you complete an important change, you can save that point as a commit. Think of a commit like taking a snapshot of your project. If something works today but breaks tomorrow, you can look at an yearly snapshot of project and understand what changed. This makes development safer because you can recover your previous work. It is also useful when several developers work on the same project. Each developer can work on a different feature without disturbing the main code. One developer can build login, another can work on the payments, and another can improve the interface. Their changes can be later combined into a one main project. Git helps developers maintain the history, manage changes, and work together. GitHub adds another important part of a process. GitHub is an online platform where developers can store their Git projects, share code, collaborate with the other developers. You can think of Git as a tool to manage project history, and GitHub as the online space where your project can be stored or shared for the students. Learning GitHub is very useful because your project can be a part of your professional portfolio. Instead of only saying that you know programming, you can show the project that you have actually built. Let us understand GitHub and how it helps developers work together. Suppose you are building a college project with your team. One person is creating login page, another one is working on the database, and another one is building the dashboard. If everyone sends file through WhatsApp or email, it becomes difficult to know which version is the latest. GitHub solves this problem by giving the team a shared online place for the project. A project stored on a GitHub is called as repository or repo for short. Developers can upload their code to this repository and download the latest version whenever they need it. Git also allows developers to create branches. A branch is like a separate working area where you can make changes without affecting the main version of the project. For example, if you want to add a feature like payment feature, you can create a payment branch and work there safely. Once the feature is complete and tested, you can ask the team to review it before adding it to the main branch. This is commonly done through a pull request. A pull request allows other developers to see your changes, discuss them, suggest improvements, and approve the code. This process is very important in professional software teams because code should not always go directly into the main project without checking it. GitHub also provides issues which can be used to record bugs, tasks, and future requests. For example, a team member can create an issue saying that the login button is not working. Another developer can fix it and change it to the issue. This makes project management more organized. GitHub is therefore much more than a place to upload code. It is a collaboration platform that helps developers plan work, review code, track problems, and build software together. When you learn Git and GitHub, you are learning a professional way of working with the code and with a team. Let us see how Git and GitHub can be useful in the real project. Imagine you are building a student management system. You start by creating a project on your computer and use Git to track work. After creating the login page, you save the change with a commit. Then you add a student registration and create another commit. Later, you add attendance tracking and save another commit. Now your project has a clear history of development. Suppose the attendance features creates an unexpected error. Instead of becoming confused about what happened, you can check your Git history and compare the changes. You can identify where the problem was introduced and fix it. Now imagine that your friends wants to help you. You can upload the project to the GitHub and give it to your friend access to the repository. Your friend can create a branch, make changes, and push work to GitHub. You can review those changes through a pull request before merging them into the main branch. This workflow makes teamwork safer and more organized. These are also some important habits you should follow. Write clear commit message so that you know what each each change contains. Keep your repository organized and update regularly. Most importantly, never upload passwords, private keys, database secrets, or other sensitive information about in GitHub. Your GitHub profiles can also become a useful portfolio. Instead of showing only a resume, you can show real projects, source codes, and your development progress. Recruiters and developers can understand what you have built and how you are working. You don't need hundreds of repository. A few meaningful projects with a clean code and a proper documentations are enough to show your skills. GitHub helps you control the history of the code, while GitHub helps you share and collaborate on the code. Together, they create a professional workflow that every developer should learn.